Good morning from Cheltenham on Gold Cup Day, where football's Harry Redknapp is hoping that his horse, the Jukebox Man, can call the tune and end 7 years of Irish dominance in this famous race. And at last, Matt, it's stopped raining.
It has, but still windy. Not quite as windy as yesterday, and it's a cold wind with us today. Some waking up to snow and ice first thing this morning.
And you do get those wonderful sunrises there if the weather is sufficiently good. It looks nice.
You do indeed, Charlie, and I think we should get one in the next half an hour here. Beautiful start. Admittedly, it's a little bit chilly, but a big improvement on what we saw yesterday. Across most of the UK, a pretty wild and windy day. We saw winds top 70 miles an hour in some northern and western areas. Lots of heavy rain too, but most of that's got out of the way. So if we take a look at the forecast for today, it is going to be a story basically of sunshine and passing showers for quite a few. But
In a few hours' time, that place is going to be heaving.
oh, you better believe it, Charlie. It certainly will. Very peaceful start here at the moment. Everybody's getting ready, though. Out there somewhere, they've got the horses warming up too. Cleve Hill behind. The races actually took part on there back in 1818 as well. And yesterday, if you were here, pretty grotty day. It was wet, it was really windy. We saw winds top 70 miles an hour across the northern and western areas of the UK. Today, though, a slightly less turbulent day. So let's take a look at that forecast, because whilst the winds have eased down, the breeze that we do have is actually going to be quite a cold one.
We've found one winner already in the winners' enclosure, a champion at least when it comes to the skies and what the clouds are doing, what the weather's doing. Matt, I'll hand you your trophy. Well, the mic.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we're doing a bit better this morning anyway, certainly.
Looking at the horses, have you picked your winners or your potential winners today?
I think for me today, of course, it has to have a weather theme. Gold Cup, grey dawning, maybe. Probably quite apt for how the weather's been so far this year. But at least this morning, Naga, Charlie, and good morning to you as well, we've got a bit of brightness, a lot better than it was yesterday. Hard to believe there's going to be close to 70,000 people here later on. And if you are coming, wrap up well, because even though it's not as windy as yesterday, it is feeling colder. And that is the forecast for all of us. If we take a look at that forecast, it's going to be a chillier day, mixture today, a bit more sunshine around, but there will be a scattering of showers as well.
Hi Lewis, well it's not as windy as it was yesterday, but it is a lot colder. Loads of showers in the forecast today. We have seen one or two flurries like over the hills here in Somerset, but more widely today you're likely to come across some hailstorms, and some of them will be heavy enough to completely cover roads and pavements.
Hello, good afternoon. Well, some stark contrast between today's and yesterday's temperatures. It's much colder and it's still quite windy, but we've also got some showers in the mix today.
Yes, if you've been dying to know what the weather's got in store, I'm your man, I suppose. And weather-wise today, it's turning a lot colder. And with that, we've seen one or two flurries mixed in with some of the showers. They're going to be quite rare today, but what's more common is hailstorms. And some of the hailstorms we've seen have given enough hail to completely cover roads and pavements. So there'll be some scenes like that to take you through the afternoon. But once that's cleared through by the end of Tuesday, high pressure takes over, and next week we can look forward to something a bit drier, sunnier and warmer as well. Lewis.
Hi there, good evening. Some heavy rain around last night and the front has been lurking nearby, so quite a lot of cloud through Friday. Weekend ahead of us, one of two halves, a bit like the football. We're going to have a sunnier Saturday and then a rather soggy Sunday, but temperatures throughout pretty average for the time of year.
Hi Sophie, we've had a little bit of sunshine out there today, but we've also had some really hefty showers around as well. They've been bringing some hail, some thunderstorms as well. This was the picture in Ven Ottery in Devon just a little bit earlier on. So we've still got some of those torrential downpours to come, but they will be easing through the course of the night. And then through the weekend, it's going to be a weekend of two halves, really. Into Saturday for most of us, a largely dry day. It's going to be quite sunny and chilly, just a few showers still in the northwest. By Sunday, though, cloudier, windier conditions move in with some rain for many of us.
Hello there, very good evening to you. All said and done, it was quite a decent day today. Our temperatures in London at least touched double figures, up to 10 Celsius, compared with yesterday's 11 Celsius, and it was windier yesterday too. I think the sunshine helped, and we're going to see a bit more of that into the start of tomorrow. In fact, throughout tomorrow it's going to be fairly decent. On to the rest of the weekend then for Sunday. Well, as I said, it is quite a different story. It's going to be cloudier with outbreaks of rain spilling in from the northwest through the morning into the afternoon, and windier too.
And it's certainly been a cold and rather wintry feel to end the working week, but does it get better over the weekend? I'll give you all the details and the full forecast a little later in the programme.
And Becky is at Nebworth House in Hertfordshire. Becky, it felt like spring not that long ago, but today much colder.
Yes, it is so hard to keep up at the moment, isn't it? Every time I even look at the winter woolies and think, shall I put you away? It then gets very cold again. Welcome, though, to the fabulously atmospheric and deliciously gothic splendour that is Nebworth House, or Wayne Manor, of course, if you are a fan of the Batman films, the Tim Burton version, 1989. It is just incredible. And as you say, here in Hertfordshire, it has felt like winter, but looked like spring. We didn't have the snow or the wintry showers that many northern areas have had over the last 24 hours, but it has been bitingly chilly, and temperatures here have felt in the low single figures in that really cold wind. And so the spring flowers nodding away warm the heart, if nothing else. And there's been lots of talk about this so-called false spring in the last week, and that's because of the huge variation in temperatures that's actually really normal for early spring. If we just have a look back at the last 8 days alone, last Thursday we had 19.2 degrees recorded. That made it our warmest day of the year so far. And then, of course, today some parts have struggled, just 4 degrees recorded for some, -2, -3 expected tonight, and then the potential for 19 degrees at least by the time we get to Wednesday or Thursday next week. Yes, that's right. We are expecting to have some lovely, warm, dry and sunny temperatures on the cards for next week. But first, we have the weekend to get through. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at the weekend then. As we have a look ahead to the picture for Saturday, we do so with some pretty good conditions, really. This weekend is really going to be in two halves. For most of us, Saturday is going to by far be the better day. Largely dry, bright, quite sunny, easing winds. And then Sunday turning wet and windy from the west, all the W's on Sunday, which of course is Mothering Sunday. Now, I'm not just saying this because I want to make friends, but this is a public service announcement. It is going to be getting warm, dry and sunny from the middle of next week onwards. You have been warned.
Becky, the best news I've heard all day. Thank you.